just got out of work. Wait. No. I just got out of work and didn't have time to do it this morning, so this is it. Once I get home, it's crazy, it's loud, and time to feed everybody. Find time for dinner, to make time for dinner. Okay, so we did 19. Okay, 20. Okay, doesn't look too long. All right, so we are reading chapter Luke 20. Jewish leaders question Jesus. One day, Jesus was in the temple teaching in the people and telling them the good news. The leading priests, teachers of the law, and older Jewish leaders came up to talk to him, saying, "Tell us what authority you have to do these things. Who gave you this authority?" Jesus answered, "I will also ask you a question. Tell me, when John baptized people, was that authority from God or just from other people?" They argued about this, saying, "If we answer John's baptism was from God," Jesus will say, "then why did you not believe him? But if we say it was from other people, all the people will stone us to death because they believe John was a prophet." So they answered that they didn't know where it came from. Jesus said to them, "Then I won't tell you what authority I have to do these things. You tell them, Jesus. You tell them." A story about God's Son. Then Jesus told the people this story. A man planted a vineyard and leased it to some farmers. Then he went away for a long time. When it was time for the grapes to be picked, he sent a servant to the farmer to get some of the grapes. But they beat the servant and sent him away empty-handed. Then he sent another servant. They beat this servant also and showed no respect for him and sent him away empty-handed. So the man sent a third servant. The farmer wounded him and threw him out. The owner of the vineyard said, "What will I do now? I will send my son whom I love. Maybe they will respect him." But when the farmers saw the son, they said to each other, "This son will inherit the vineyard. If we kill him, it will be ours." Oh no. So the farmer threw the son out of the vineyard and killed him. What will the owner of this vineyard do to them? He will come and kill those farmers and will give the vineyard to other farmers. When the people heard this story, they said, "Let this never happen." But Jesus looked at them and said, "Then what does this verse mean?" The stone that builders rejected became the cornerstone. Everyone who falls on that stone will be broken, and the person on whom it falls, that person will be crushed. The teacher of the law and the leading priest wanted to arrest Jesus at once because they knew the story was about them, but they were afraid of what people would do. It is right to pay taxes or not. So they watched Jesus and sent some spies who acted if they were sincere. They wanted to trap Jesus in saying something wrong so they could hand him over to authorities and power of the governor. So the spies asked Jesus, "Teacher, we know what you say and Caesar's and give to God the things that are God's. So they were not able to trap Jesus in anything he said in the presence of the people. And being amazed at his answers, they became silent. This is so exciting because Jesus is perfect and he's giving them the perfect answers. You can't stop Jesus. Some Sadducees try to trick Jesus. Some Sadducees who believe people will not rise from the dead came to Jesus. They asked, "Teacher, Moses wrote that if a man's brother dies and leaves a wife but no children, then the man must marry the widow and have children with his brother. Once there were 7 brothers. The first brother married and died, but had no children. Then the second brother married a widow, and he died. And the third brother married the widow, and he died. The same thing happened with all 7 brothers. They died and had no children. Oh, no. Finally, the woman died also. Since all 7 brothers had married her, whose wife will she be when people rise from the dead?" I remember this. Jesus said to them, "On earth, people marry and are given to someone to marry. But those who will be worthy to be raised from the dead and live again will not marry, nor will they be given to someone to marry. In that life they are like angels and cannot die. They are children of God because they have been raised up from the dead. Even Moses clearly showed that the dead are raised to life. When he wrote about the burning bush, he said that the Lord is the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. God is the God of the living, not the dead, because all people are alive to him." Some of the teachers of the law said, "Teacher, your answer was good." No one was brave enough to ask him another question. "Is the Christ the son of David?" Then Jesus said, "Why do people say that the Christ is the son of David? In the book of Psalms, David himself says, 'The Lord said to my Lord, sit by me at my right side until I put your enemies under your control.' David calls the Christ Lord. So how can the Christ be his son?" Jesus accuses some leaders. While all the people were listening, Jesus said to the followers, "Beware of the teachers of the law. They like to walk around wearing fancy clothes, and they love for people to greet them with respect in the marketplaces. They love to have the most important seats in the synagogue and at feasts. But they cheat widows and steal their houses and then try to make themselves look good by saying long prayers. They will receive greater punishment." God knows what's on your heart. He doesn't play around. And he doesn't want you pretending to be something you're not. There's no 20. I'm reading in the dark. Okay, I read that before, but it's pretty much saying don't be fake. Don't be yourself. Be yourself, and we don't have to. God knows our hearts, so it doesn't help us. It doesn't help us being someone think that we're not. Like, God created us in a specific way, and we let our insecurities and we let our emotions take shift into who we are. We let our life circumstances, direct us how we should live. And it's like we need to be just ourselves and see the power, see the blessing, see like the awesomeness of how God created you, how God created you. I mean, Jesus was awesome. Oh my gosh, he was answering all these questions, and he knew exactly what to say. But it was inevitable. What's to come? What is still to come in the next few days or few chapters? Gosh, I just keep feeling like poor Jesus. I've just felt bad for Jesus and all that he went through, and all the Satan trying to trick him, all these people trying to trick him, everybody's questioning him, and who knows, there's got to be more than people that are talking in the Bible. So anyhow, be yourself, be the person that God created, just like he sent out Jesus to do certain things in this world, on earth, to do certain things, to complete certain tasks, to share the gospel with certain people, specific people.